test. All right, so looking at the graph, this kind of guides you through it, this first one. So 0, -3 is our vertex. So that's my H and my K value. So without filling in A, let's write what we have so far. So leave A as A. H is 0, so what's going to, inside my absolute value, X, do I need to add anything here? No, done. And then K is -3, -3. So again, K is just K, whatever's there, but H will always have to take the opposite if there was a value because it's the X minus H business. So that's kind of just starting it out. Is that so bad? Now all that's left is plugging in our A value. So what's our A value? Well, it gives us another point here. So if I count up, and this is shifted, funny, but if you count up, you get 4/2. You get 4/2 if you go to the other point. So what is my A value? 2. So an equation of the graph is y equals
2
absolute value of x minus 3. Okay, so I would plug in the vertex and then plug in your A value. Or do it all at once you get comfortable with it. So again, on this problem, on your summative, I still want you to tell me the kind of key pieces of information. So, first example here, what's my vertex point? 0, 0. And what's my A value?
2/2.
Right. So I'm just going to plug it in so I don't need the 2/1. I can just write 2. So, who thinks they can give me my equation?
Right here, I got you.
Yes, Megan, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It would be y equals 2 and the absolute value of x.
Yep. No H, no K, so I don't need to put anything inside my absolute value with my x term, and I don't need anything out here. You wouldn't need to write your zeros in. Okay, leave them out. There's my equation. What's my vertex point here? Again, I want these things. These are going to be worth points on your
3, 1.
test. If you leave them off, you lose 2 points. So 3, 1, yes. And my A value, if I go here and I go left to right, kind of read like you read a book, I'm going -1/1. Do you see that? So my A value is -1. What is my equation or function? I have -1, right? Do I need to?
-1 x
Absolute value
minus
of
3
x minus 3
plus 1.
plus 1. So a few things. I don't need to write the 1. I won't probably take points off if you do, but you don't need it there. If it's -1 or 1, it doesn't have to be written in. Why did I write -3? Opposite. Yeah, that H is always going to kind of flip on you. Both directions here. Let's do one more together. Actually, let's not do this one. I'm going to do one that's really shifted for some reason. Flip your page. Look at the middle one here. What do you think your vertex is? And I'll tell you the document just shifted, so it should be like exactly on that point. So what point is that? X is 2, Y is 2, 4. And my A value, it's shifted. What do you think it is? -1/4. Yeah, -1/4. If you're ever unsure if it's a negative or a positive, what indication could you look at? If it's a positive A value, then your V would have to be going up. Yeah, so this should be a negative result.
Wait, how is it -1/4?
-1/4. It's just shifted down. -1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's shifted.
Did you do
-1,
Did you do
1,
positive
2,
4 over
3,
-1?
What? Positive 4 over -1? No, sir, you could not. Your rise over run. So rise, you're only going down 1, run 4.
Oh, I was going to run over rise.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr.
So y equals -1/4, absolute value of x minus 2 plus 4. is this also easier than writing a piecewise function? Yeah, okay, so there's 3 more. There's one on the first page and these other 2. Why don't you try those, and then we'll write in the answers, and then I'll give you review problems to do over the weekend. So that we can be preparing
Is
for our
there any
test
problems
Tuesday.
going through the back?
I'm gonna give you some of those, but there's also a review page like in the middle, that's the piecewise review page. So if you look in there, it says, it may just even say review on the top. It's like right after the piecewise functions notes.
Can the denominator be negative?
These ones?
Yes.